Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Beanie 101 and I'm back with some more XCOM Enemy Within. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you haven't seen all of our XCOM series so far and part of my subscriber squad, then do hit some of the annotations up the top of the screen. They should be able to take you to the playlist and you can start right from the very beginning. If you're enjoying this series, then please don't forget to smash on that like button. It really does make the world a difference, actually. You know, I enjoy the extra people coming to watch my videos. I enjoy the extra commentary. You know, it's more interactive and it's more fun when people are watching these sort of things. So where are we at? So we ended up taking over a UFO last time around with relative ease, and then our covert operative, who has been in India, has managed to uncover some data, and so we have 6 of our troops that are going to extract him and the data as part of our Assault missions, and we'll see how that goes. This is Operation Forgotten Pipe. Forgotten Pipe? It's a bloody weird name. Very, very, very odd. But what else are we going to do this episode? We're towards the back end of June, so what I'm hoping is that if this mission goes without a hitch, and so far the Assault missions have been relatively straightforward, when we get back, we should be able to progress onto the end of June, get the status report from the Council, and then we should have some additional cash to spend. We've got to launch a few satellites, and then we can see what we can do in terms of research, in terms of buying some new items. I think I want to have a look at some of the additional Foundry projects and see what sort of stuff I can obtain there. Oh wow, look at this. Look at all these transmitters.
The encoder is currently shielding our transmitter's position, but if Exalt manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost. Objective updated.
Right, so with a quick look at this map, I can see that I'm liking it already because these transmitters are really, really close together, which means my operative should be able to shut down Exalt really quickly and with relative ease. I can just bounce from transmitter to transmitter and the Exalt shouldn't be able to shoot at me. This is going to be great, he says. Again, I'm kind of hoping not to be overconfident and ensure that I still play relatively safely and don't make any stupid moves, but I'm just going to bound all my way to the encoder area so that I can secure it, because from what I've seen of the Exalt mission so far, if I don't bomb it to the encoder, then Exalt will get into that zone and they'll start hacking pretty much straight away. So I don't think I'm going to uncover many of them before that point, so I'm just going to rush all of my guys as far as I can and into cover wherever possible. Bazinga baby. I'm going to hang back just a little bit. I don't want to go too far forward in case I uncover. You know, part of me thinks that there's going to be some guys in this diner, so if I just hold back just 1 or 2 tiles, I'm not going to uncover them this turn and, you know, left with my pants down, so to speak, because I've rushed absolutely every single one of my troops and give the Exalt a free move to cause me some pain. So here we go. This is why I expect them to burst through this shop front. No. Nothing at all. So I'm going to leave my operative on this transcoder. There's no point activating it just yet because I haven't seen any Exalt. Here we go. I knew they were in there. They're having a bit of a chat in the kitchen. Christ knows why they're in the kitchen. Did they miss breakfast? So they're going to make their way into this green zone, but Brenner can probably definitely take this guy out. Come on. That's one down. Huh. I do like the fact that you're dealing with some human enemies in these Exalt missions, because you see blood go flying. I mean, they could make this really, really gruesome. And if there's one thing that I'm really, really looking forward to, I'd really love them to do another XCOM. I think that this game has been sufficiently well received that the Firaxis team should hopefully be considering doing a follow-up on PC and on, well, would it be on next-gen consoles, or would it be next-gen and the 360 and PS3? Who knows? I mean, it's probably something that they could make considerably more complex if they make it next-gen only from a console perspective. The PC is always going to be the better version because you can do so much more. They're so much more powerful. I mean, you look at Civilization 5. You can't. I very much doubt that you'd be able to run a game like Civilization 5 with all that detail on a console like the 360 or the PS3. Now, on the Xbox One and PS4, that's a completely different question. So I'd really like to see another XCOM with, you know, I quite like the style of the graphics, but, you know, something with a bit more of a sinister style, some really, really creepy monsters and some good abilities and loads of particle effects and, you know, all that good stuff that we've seen from next gen so far. Bel Air has got a 100% shot and a flanking shot, so he's going to take this. Oh man, he didn't kill him. I do think that Vol Viper is going to get a bit shotgun-tastic here. We've got 5 to contend with. They can't shoot at me because I activated the transmitter. So that's a really stupid move. Yeah, they're not gonna get anywhere near the encoder. It's fine. So these guys are just gonna move forward and reload. You're gonna sit right there, really? There's a mech right in your face. Now, this is fun. See, I was tempted to move my sniper there, but she's got 4 relatively clean shots. 91, 91, 91. Yeah, let's take some of these guys down. Oh man, left with 1 health again. I think what I want to do is run in here, and I should hopefully be able to take both of these down. One down. Whew. And the next one. Say hello to my shotgun. The extra shots, any time when you can take an ability which grants you free shots, be it free Overwatch shots, be it shots when you don't move at the beginning of a turn, you know, as long as you set yourself up correctly, the extra shots really, really, really pay dividends and keep you out of trouble. I've got 3 flanking shots here, I can just take my pick. There's actually no need whatsoever to hack the terminal, but I'm going to
take some time for them to get it running again.
Because it just keeps the pressure up. And I can move another guy in here without any worry about getting shot. Bazinga needs to get into the action, so if I move here, she should have a shot that is going to be able to take these guys out. Now, oh my god, she missed a 71% chance. I suppose it wasn't a given, but Gupta moves up to the next terminal. And now we have Bel Air. He could probably take both of these guys down. Because he has the skill where if he shoots first, it doesn't end his turn, so he can shoot twice. So like I say, great skill.
Enemy target eliminated.
And take the other one down, another 100% chance. I'm actually going to reload, because he can't shoot me anyway. Let's give Gupta a chance. Nah, missed. Yeah, not really a clever place to move to, is it? The AI on these Exalt missions is a little bit sketchy. I'm not sure that I like it, because they do make a beeline to this area and put themselves in some very, very precarious positions. I've never been able to flank people quite so much as on these particular missions, because the troops, the Exalt troops, they run in there with absolute reckless abandon, and if you're set up okay, you can just sit in this zone, hit Overwatch, and you're gonna be grand. If you've got your operative that's bouncing around hitting these terminals so that there's a couple of turns when they can't shoot you at all. I mean, even if you get one terminal where they and that means there's one whole round of turns where they can't shoot at all, that gives you a chance to kill everyone. It gives you a chance to reload. You know, you can do loads in that one turn and just prepare yourself for the oncoming onslaught. But this, I mean, it's just so straightforward. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just moving in, no problem. And do I hack this terminal? I mean, there's no Exalt, so there's no point. So I'll just sit and wait. I'll Overwatch. I'll reload. I'll do all that good stuff, and there'll probably be about what, 4 or 5 Exalt that will drop in at the end of this turn and try and rush me again. And I'll just then activate the turret, and they won't be able to shoot me. It's ridiculous. It's just far, far, far too easy. It takes away quite a lot of the challenge. Because don't get me wrong, you know, these Exalt, it looks like they're getting beefed up, you know, they're getting more abilities, they're getting more health. They'll probably end up with better weapons and abilities and all sorts of stuff like that. So, you know, it promises to be an interesting mechanic if the AI wasn't so goddamn stupid.
Let's rock.
I'm fine just chilling here.
We've got new contacts moving in, Commander.
See, I mean, look at the state of these guys.
Out of the game.
So, Brenner and Gupta can see two of them. These guys can't see many. My sniper has a flanking shot on both. I mean, Jesus, you know, 100% chance to hit with 80% critical. You're just dead. You're standing in the wide open. Jesus. I need to find a position where I can hit the guy on the roof.
Headed there now.
I'm not in any great danger whatsoever. Oh, little Bucky. Nice shooting. What was that, a 69% chance?
I'm on it.
I mean, I suppose it's over 2/3 of the time that you're going to get it.
That area.
Overwatch. Aye aye.
Now, what's the betting that this sniper, who's up in the roof in a really, really good position, is going to jump down from the roof and try and rush into this green area? If it does, the AI is absolutely stupid.
Reloading.
I imagine this is exactly what it's going to do. It's not going to stay on the. He's not going to stay on the roof and try and take out my guys. He's just going to jump down from the roof and try and rush this green area to secure the encoder. Really, really simple AI. Here we go.
It looks like this is the last of the hostile reinforcements.
Oh no, there's more
Commander.
reinforcements.
We just need to hold out a little
Oh, that was easy.
Ah, damn it.
Man, are we just killing?
Taken care of.
These guys haven't even got a chance to come onto the map. They're just getting annihilated without even moving. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this poor sod here, right? No cover whatsoever. Flanked. They've just got a death wish.
On my way.
I mean, I don't even have a problem for cover because if I really, really get into a pickle... Oh, wow. Vol Viper with a shotgun has been pretty good on this mission. Those shotguns from close range, they do an awful lot of damage. This is easy. 60% chance to critical. I'd like it to be a little bit higher ideally, but... She gets the crit. She gets the crit.
He's down.
And then we have this chump. I mean, Bel Air has a 73% chance to hit him anyway. If he moves closer. Oh, let's use a grenade launcher. Soften him up a little bit. And then Gupta can get a flanking shot, take him down.
Copy that.
As you can see, I have no concern for cover whatsoever because these are the last ones. Easy. Far too easy.
Secured the transmitter. Well done.
I mean, I suppose the only thing that would make that mission difficult is if... I mean, did any of them even shoot me? Did anyone get a shot off against me? I think I killed them all before any of them had a chance to shoot me, which is ridiculous. The only chance that mission would be more difficult is if those guys had better armor than me. If they always had one tier of armor higher than me, then you know, I'd need to put a lot more bullets in them, and so it would be more tactical in terms of being able to get to the transmitters to lock them down for a turn. You'd have to be more selective in terms of who you're shooting because your weapons wouldn't be able to do quite so much damage. You know, everyone would be taking 2 or 3 hits as opposed to, you know, one-shotting a lot of them. Bucky is another Colonel. Do I take Sentinel, 2 Overwatch shots, or do I want my medkits to heal 4 more health? I think I probably want to go through the medkit route. She's got 3 medkits anyway. She can be our healer extraordinaire. And that was our only promotion. We got 150 credits. Panic is reduced by 1 in India. We got some intelligence, so let's have a look. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different places where the Exalt could be holed up. So we have Japan, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Argentina, Egypt and Nigeria. I'll come back to that in a couple of days and probably do another scan. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the Exalt missions. It's like free experience for everybody. And this is the thing about all the expansions and all of the DLC. Certainly early doors, the first, what was it, March, April, May, June. It just means they throw bloody missions at you. There's so many missions, so many opportunities for you to get experience. And don't get me wrong, it means that there's more opportunities for you to get shot at as well. So I imagine that if I was actually getting shot a whole lot more, and I had a load of people in the med bay, this might be a little bit more of a struggle because, you know, I might not be able to field a full squad of troops for a start. But we're in a good place. I think we're doing okay. Check out these guys on the treadmill, getting a bit of a workout. Have you guys not worked hard enough, eh? You got our mech in the background there. That's Derek Belair. Who else have we got? We've got some guys at the bar drowning their sorrows. Who needs a med bay when you've got whiskey? Anybody else? These guys are having a bit of a laugh and a joke over a game of pool. Those are some of our heavies. It looks like Oreo Winfrey and Mr. Callio.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and
There we
standing
go.
by for launch.
Satellite is up.
On your orders.
We're getting rebates aplenty. Ammo conservation, that is bloody huge. That is amazing. That makes our mechs a whole lot more serviceable, because if there was one thing that annoyed me about the mechs, it was the fact that they ran out of ammo really quickly. We can now create a firestorm as well. We've got things coming at us quick as you like. So, what do we want to research now? Part of me wants... do I go for light plasma rifles? Do I go for Titan armor? Or do I progress the story and go for the Outsider Shard? I mean, the EMP cannon, 12 days, too slow, too slow. Fusion Lance, probably too slow. Light plasma, 5 days. Do I go light plasma? Titan armor is 12 days. Ugh. I could do with more. I could still do with more scientists. If I'm completely honest, I would still like to go for more scientists. The EMP cannon sounds interesting. I like the fact that it says it improves our odds of recovering alien technology intact, because the EMP cannon strikes me as something that's a weapon for one of our ships. The Fusion Lance, is that? Yeah, that's for one of our ships. That's for our ships as well.
I have difficulty understanding how such an advanced species could show so little empathy for the lives of other sentient beings.
I might build
It goes
a
against
couple of
everything we have
firestorms.
ever imagined.
Maybe not until the new
Technology
month.
is there, but with it comes a carelessness we would never
We've
have
got a thermo
expected.
generator in 6 days, and that should take care of an awful lot of our power requirements. To the right, we're excavating another area which had some steam in it. I've got 288 credits. I'm going to get a load when I launch my satellites at the end of the month, so tempted to start to equip up all of my troops rather than having people swap equipment as and when they're on missions. Just make sure that everybody is equipped up. You know, at the bare minimum, I want people with laser weaponry. I'm okay for Carapace, I'm okay for satellites. Firestorm, 152 credits. Laser, maybe I want to buy a couple of laser cannons. Get my aircraft with a bit more firepower. Yeah. I could get a firestorm, a few laser cannons. How long does it take? 14 days. Let's do one and see what it's like. Shaped armor in 2 days. That will make my mechs stronger and more resilient, which is great. Another rebate of 30 credits and some alloys and some Illyrium, which is good. Do I have to buy it, or is that it? It's just, is it just available straight away? See, now here's a question as well. I could build a new mech. I'm umming and ahhing about what to go for. Advanced servo motors would be nice. Haven't quite got the credits to do that. Just gives our mechs the ability to move a little more. So at the moment Derek Belair has 25 health. I'm going to do another sweep.
Intel scan complete. No new exalt cells located.
Well, that was great. That's a waste of 100 credits.
Excavation complete. Excavation generator online.
Thermo generator is online, another 40 credits. I'm liking these rebates. These rebates are good. Fusion Lance in 4 days. I need to consider my ships, and more importantly I need to launch some satellites. And the question is, where do I launch them? It looks like it's a relatively straightforward situation. China I definitely want, just so that things don't get too hairy. I want to launch one in China just because although Japan is where my base is, I don't want the place where my base is to withdraw from the XCOM project. That seems a little counterintuitive, right? I probably need to order a few more interceptors next month. I can wind it on a couple of days, and now I can launch my satellites. Got 4 available, so it looks like it's relatively straightforward in terms of where I put things. Canada, Mexico, China, and India, probably. In fact, I might just... Do I just let India go and go? I mean, I shouldn't really care too much about India because I keep the bonus because of my starting location.
Return to base for debriefing.
So the question becomes: do I want India or do I want the extra cash? I'm going to let India go.
Maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
India will be fine. Fusion Lance. It's the most powerful anti-aircraft weapon currently available to the XCOM project. And we're now in a situation where I probably research light plasma. 5 days. We've got 35 scientists, so with a bit of luck at the end of the month, that 5 days will become maybe 3 or 4.
Commander, we've just lost the support of another council member.
That's fine, that's fine. I'm comfortable with that, mate. I'm comfortable.
Excellent
Grade B,
work,
no
Commander.
problem. 14
This
scientists,
council
9
is
engineers.
pleased to see our
Monthly
continued
reward of
support of the squad's
1,285
disband
credits.
worthwhile. We
We're
hope
doing
that your
okay.
current
We're doing okay.
successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort
So
to
we now
eliminate
enter
the
July,
extraterrestrial
and if I build... Well, I don't have many satellites left to build, do I? Maybe 2 or 3 satellites?
watching.
And then we're good to go. So we now have loads of cash burning a hole in our project, in our pocket.
More help down here.
I don't need another thermo generator yet, so I'm going to leave that space blank. A satellite nexus would be nice, but I don't actually think I need one. I think a satellite uplink should be fine. Yeah, I thought about building the thermo generator, then thought that I wouldn't, mainly because I have absolutely no need. 66 power I'm using, 85 total. I can stick one in there whenever I need, and I'm not going to have a problem. I don't think I'm even going to need a thermo generator. But I might stick a laboratory in here. Depends what I get the bonus for. I think I get it for... The genetics lab counts as a laboratory in terms of adjacency bonus, so if I put that there, I do get some extra scientists. So that's probably about it. That's probably all I need. I'm going to order some more interceptors because I now have coverage over some additional continents, so I don't think that one interceptor is going to be enough. So I'm going to transfer one, and I might order another couple so that everywhere has at least 2. I mean, they're only 20 credits. That's dead cheap, and I need to consider how I arm them as well. So I need to start considering maybe a firestorm for every continent. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I don't have uplinks. It's fine, it's fine. I will do by the end of the month. Yeah, more weaponry. Sod it. 2 more fusion lances. And... that'll do, I think. So I've got 2 firestorms in construction. Brilliant. I'll move one of those to another continent. It does still leave me short 1 place though, so I think I need to order at least 1 more interceptor, which is good. And maybe I want... Okay, fusion lances. I can only use the fusion lance with a firestorm. Okay, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. Means I need to buy some other weapons. I thought the fusion lance I could use for my standard interceptors, but evidently not. I'm just buying stuff now to try it out. Things that I haven't used yet. The laser stuff I'm fine with. Medkits I'm fine with. I am going to create another mech. And the question is, who do I want to put in the mech suit? Now, part of me, and bear with me on this one, I think Cody Brenner is going to be the one. I quite like the idea of a sniper mech over any other type of mech, especially as she's already leveled up quite a lot already, right? So let's have a look. I think, you know, Winfrey fine. I just want someone with decent aim. Gupta, Brenner. See, look at that. Look at that. Between my 2 snipers, Brenner is a beast. Right? 101 aim. That would make an awesome mech. Doug Sheehan as an assault actually is pretty damn good. See, there's some of these guys that I haven't really used much at all. Nikki CB and Doug Sheehan I probably need to start using a little bit more. It looks like out of the 2 snipers, Cozy Brenner definitely wins hands down in terms of who I want to put in a mech suit. Maybe an assault. 72 aim probably isn't good enough though. Nikki Seaby maybe, Doug Sheehan. That 79 aim is good for an assault, right? Maybe I put some. Maybe I put some genetic modifications on Doug Sheehan, because I can see him being a really useful assault. Bioelectric skin. See, I don't want I don't want to spend all my meld on mimetic skin again. So a lot of meld. If I just use a little bit, I should be able to build another mech as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Should we try bioelectric skin? And adrenal neurosympathy.
I'll have the volunteer prepped and ready for surgery shortly. I'll send word when the procedure is complete.
So that's 2 genetic modifications on Doug Sheehan. And it only costs 40 mil to build an assault, another mech, so I'm going to take another one with the kinetic strike module. Yep, so I have another mech, brilliant. And now I just need someone to put in it. And I think we've decided who that's going to be. So let's go to Augment Soldier and let's select Cozy Brenner. Any shots taken without moving have plus 10 aim and plus 10 critical chance. That sounds good enough to me. 100 aim already, which means I'm going to have 2 mechs with over 100 aim. They're going to be some of my better aiming troops.
Satellite coverage is available, over.
The adrenaline spike caused by killing an enemy can now be channeled into a hormone cloud, making it contagious.
Nice. So that's a bit of a buff whenever Doug Sheehan kills shit. Brenner is able to get in her mech suit. I've already built the mech. Fine. I've got 1 day for light plasma. There's quite a lot going on here. I appreciate, you know, there's quite a lot of stuff at the beginning of every new month to actually take consideration of. But Brenner is now going to be in her mech suit. There she is. And we're going to make sure that she has some decent skills. I think I'm going to go for vital point targeting, just because I've done most of the autopsies now, so that's extra damage that she does to pretty much everything. Jet boot module is definitely better. Expanded storage is definitely the better ability, well, in my eyes anyway. I want to be able to shoot more without reloading, and overdrive, perfect. And she carries over all of her skills, all of her aim and stuff, so, and will. And now we just need to no, wrong head. No, not head. Helmet. This is what we want to do. Because let's face it, mechs look silly with a little head poking out. So every mech needs a proper helmet. Quite like that one. That looks pretty cool. That also looks pretty cool. And I definitely want black, I think. Oh, there we go. Black and yellow. In the words of Wiz Khalifa. It was Wiz Khalifa, wasn't it? Black and yellow? I think it was. There we go. We have a new mech. Cozy Brenner. Welcome to the ranks. Do us proud. Any more gene modifications that we could do potentially? I've still got loads of cash, right? I've still got a lot of cash, so I want to use it up wherever I can because Exalt will drain me of it otherwise. Definitely another railgun. Make sure that both of my mechs have the ability to cause extra damage. Do I want to start adding more foundry projects? I've got shaped armor. It looks like I don't have to do anything for this. I thought that I'd have to buy something as a result of having the foundry project, but no, apparently my mechs are just stronger. Advanced servo motors is something I'm seriously looking at. Jelly Delirium is for flamethrower, so that's no use to me. I don't have any mechs that need flamethrower. Improved medkit. Let's do that.
I'll make sure production begins immediately. And as soon as we've got something, I'll...
Wow, we've got research, we've got all sorts of... blah, blah, blah. Can manufacture light plasma rifles, and any that we recover on the battlefield we can now use. Great, good stuff. So now we are torn between... Do I go something like Titan armor, right? Or do I just get the outsider shard stuff done, and then that means I think we can start looking at the alien base. I'm going to do another intel scan, and we have another.
Cell location verified.
We have 2 covert operations. Can I do 2 at once? Am I able to do that? I'm guessing I can't. See, that sucks. No, Micmac. No, we have a special kind of sniper that we send on these missions. It's Dhruv Gupta. So go on, Dhruv. Just double check your loadout. Yep, laser pistol, Reaper rounds, frag grenade, fine. I think that's all we need. Let's send you out.
XCOM operative deployed against Exalt position in India.
I remember when all we heard about were flying saucers. The aliens certainly have come a long way.
And I think we're nearly there. Let's just scan for activity and... Oh, wow. Here we go, the outsider shard.
There you are. Tactical. Do we have an eagle over these coordinates?
Recon satellite Delta 2 is just coming into line of sight now, sir. Coming on screen.
Nothing.
No, that's impossible. I know it's there.
Switch to thermal.
Hello.
Give me subsurface.
Gotcha.
Re-establish comms with all available ground.
Think of what we might find once we get inside that facility. Imagine what they might be doing down there.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, we found it. Now how do we get inside?
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh. Build the skeleton key and assault the alien base. So obviously I've played a little bit of XCOM Enemy Unknown, so I've got a good idea of how the main story progresses. Hence why I was talking about the alien base beforehand. So I don't think that there's anything in particular that we need to worry
I've
about
got a
too much.
hunch as
I
to
think
how
I
we
just
can
need to
get
buy
into
the
the
skeleton
facility.
key. That's it.
Just give the word, and I'll begin manufacturing the key immediately.
There we go. So now I can assault there. I've got the alien base assault as a mission. I can choose to go there whenever I want. I'm not going to do it just yet. In all honesty, I'm not going to do it just yet. Here's our firestorm. Check this out. This looks pretty sick, right? Compared to our normal interceptors. Using alien aircraft against their very own. That I like the sound of. This is pretty cool.
I think we just leveled the playing field.
I concur, Bradford, I concur.
We've done some big things here, but I have to admit, my team and I are most proud of the work we put into the Firestorm.
So where's that Firestorm gone? Firestorm... Oh no, is it Demon 1? It must be Demon 1, right? Yes. So I've got 2 Fusion Lances and only 2 Firestorms. One isn't built yet, so may as well stick the Fusion Lance on this bad boy. And that's about all I can do. I think we're nearly there. I'm gonna.
Team has managed to negate billions of dollars in traditional aerospace development with a single ship.
I've got my covert operative. I need 2 satellites, 3 satellites. Yeah, how many have I got on the go? I have 3 satellites on the go. Okay, fine.
Amplifying the body's natural electromagnetic field will allow soldiers to detect nearby enemies without visual input.
That could be quite useful, spotting enemies without being able to see them. And it looks like we're going to have our covert operative ready to extract. So is this 2 covert missions in a row? This is 2 XCOM missions in a row. Nice and easy, you know, I've got no problem with that. I'm quite happy just plodding through the Exalt stuff until I get to plasma weaponry, and then once I've got my plasma weaponry all sorted and a few more leveled up troops, I'll then assault the alien base, I think. So we may well have a couple of alien abductions, UFOs to shoot down, but primarily I want to concentrate on getting this Exalt stuff done. And the next thing is to potentially bring our mech onto our next mission. Is there any ability to upgrade? How much meld do I need to upgrade? 60, and I've got 20. Okay, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. That's quite a lot. Yeah, I might have to stay as is for the time being. It's a lot of meld. It's a lot of meld. Oh well. So when we come back next time around, we have another Exalt mission to go on. Hope you've enjoyed this episode so far. It's been a pretty lengthy one. The mission itself was really quite easy. But because it was the end of the month, we had a lot of money to spend. We've created another mech. Do I take 2 this mission? Maybe that's a little bit overkill, but maybe I want to. Maybe I want to. So I'm going to carry on leveling up my troops, seeing what this new mech can do, and yeah, take it from there. You know, I've got loads of colonels now, so I can pretty much leave those behind unless there's a particular mission where I want to take them along. So Staten might come along for this one. Little Bucky can probably disappear. And so Bazinga, Sheehan and Nikki Seaby are 3 of my troops that I really want to bring up the curve and get some XP. Sheehan has got his genetic modifications, so I definitely want to bring him along, see what sort of stuff he can do. let's equip him. Do I want to go rifle or shotgun? I'm going to give him rifle just so that he's got a little bit more range for the time being. I might swap him to a shotgun a little bit later on. Carapace armor, laser pistol, fine. I do like. I quite like the look of. I know some people don't like the look of the genetic modified troops with their arms out. You know, they probably have to differentiate some way. Let's give him scope. Let's give him a nanofiber. So he now has 89 aim, 76 will, and he's only a sergeant. I have good feelings about Doug Sheehan. Doug Sheehan looks like he's got the stats. He's got the ability to back shit up. So we'll see how these guys go. Thanks ever so much for watching. I've been the Beanie 101. Please hit that like button if you're enjoying XCOM Enemy Within. And yeah, we'll see how this Exalt mission goes. And hopefully we'll be able to trot on through, and in next to no time we'll be able to assault the alien base. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'll catch you again next time.